What's up guys, Ben Naumann with Flip Texas here. Today we are going to be discussing how to pay off your mortgage in 5 years without changing your lifestyle. Let's take a look. We need to understand the basics of how a traditional 30-year mortgage works first. Okay, so on a $200,000 loan, 30-year term, 5% interest, you're generally paying about $1,074 a month. As you can see on this graph here, the first part of your loan, you're paying the most interest. Those first 15 years, it's a ton of interest. And then after that, you start paying more toward the principal over time, which most people have already moved in 5 to 7 years. Most people have gotten talked to by their mortgage broker about refinancing. Anytime you refinance the property, you're starting this clock all over again. So in general, we need to understand the relationship of principal to interest in the typical 30-year loan. So as you can see here, on a $200,000 loan, 5% interest on a 30-year term or 30-year AM, over the life of this loan, you all are paying about $185,000 in interest alone. We're going to be using this strategy called velocity banking, people refer to it as. In this strategy, we're saving approximately 66% of the interest that we pay out over the entire loan. We're saving a lot of time, and this whole strategy relates to time and interest. While we're using our same income and our same expenses. It's going to have to do with where's our money going first. All right, so our primary tool with velocity banking is going to be the famous HELOC. So let's talk about the difference between a mortgage and a HELOC right now. So a mortgage is closed-ended. It's already set that mortgage, for instance, is going to be 5% interest with a set payment over a set schedule. So you already know exactly what the interest is going to be, which some people, it helps them sleep better at night, etc., knowing that's a set amount. On the HELOC, this is just like a credit card actually. It's open-ended. We're only paying interest on what we take out or what we use. So it is using the average daily balance formula. So if you took out $200 of your home equity line of credit and you multiplied that by the interest rate, we're going to divide that by 360 days, and that's going to be our average daily interest. This is going to relate to where we're putting our money first, how long we're going to have our money there, and it all relates to the time, and we're going to use some principal pay downs. So let's give a real life example of how we're going to use the average daily balance principle to our advantage. So good news, we got approved for the $50,000 HELOC on our $200,000 mortgage balance house. So what are we going to do with our HELOC? We are going to take $40,000 from our HELOC and make a principal-only pay down on our mortgage. Our new mortgage balance is $160,000, and we took $40,000 out of our HELOC. So now we need to pay down this HELOC. So we're going to put all of our income this month into the HELOC. Then we're going to pay for our gas, our mortgage, our car, and our insurance out of this account as well. Paying this down with the average daily principal balance formula, every month we're putting all of our income there. As long as you're making more than you're spending, you're continually paying this down every single month. And once we have this paid down to zero, we're going to dump another $40,000 onto our principal. Our mortgage at that point is going to be $120,000 after another principal-only payment. Then we're going to go back. We're going to put all our income back on the HELOC. We're going to pay our bills. We're going to make sure there's a margin there, and we're going to repeat this step over and over again. We have automatically sliced years and years off of our mortgage. This hits home for me, guys. I've had personal family members and friends and mentors that have used this strategy to cut years and years off of their personal mortgages. Definitely take notes, subscribe, like, comment, and let me know what y'all think. Appreciate y'all.